I was in school when the ships came. They were really big.
The city's lost. We're gonna split up, we're gonna run, we're gonna hide, and we're gonna survive.
These things can be hit, and they can be hit hard.
Action!
Falling Skies is about who people are when they're pushed up against the most dire circumstances.
And it starts out, we're 6 months outside of when the aliens attacked.
When they came, they actually took out the communications, they took out the electricity, they took out all the military, and they basically laid waste to about 80% of the Earth.
Everything that we've worked for throughout the entire existence of humankind has now come to an end.
Initially, it's about staying alive.
Get the food! Go!
I play a guy named Tom Mason, who is a former tenured history professor at Boston University, father of 3, and who now finds himself pressed in the military leadership role, leading this group of survivors called the Second Mass.
History is full of inferior forces creating so much trouble that the invading army leaves. The Athenians at Marathon, the Scots against the British, the Americans, and our revolution fought right here. We can beat them.
I think what's compelling about Noah's character is that here's this intellectual history professor who probably doesn't have a violent bone in his body, but just out of circumstance and being a father and morally driven, he has to suddenly become a leader.
You do whatever you've got to do to defend those civilians.
I understand. My wife was killed in the initial invasion. My middle son was kidnapped by the aliens.
I think one thing about our aliens, they are alien in that they don't speak, they don't say hello. We have 2 aliens we see early on. One is a large creature, we call them skitters. Then the other creature is called a mech, and mechs are mechanical, basically robotic creatures.
We have a lot of discussions early on about how to sort of not play your standard, you know, every time there's an alien threat.
Brian! Max! Stay down!
We're playing something a lot more personal.
We're never gonna beat them, are we?
They die, just like us.
We don't have to kill them all, we just gotta kill enough of them.
The thing about this that intrigued me was the human aspect.
7, 8 months ago, you wouldn't let me ride my bike over to Julian's at night. Now you're offering me extra ammo.
Things change.
Yeah.
Some things don't.
Be safe.
A lot of the show is about Tom trying to protect his kids, and I think the family relationship is one of the best parts of the show.
Dad, I just want everything back the way it was.
Come here. So do I.
It makes us realize what the important things in life are.
It's a dark place to be, and yet we're still trying to find something bright and human about our existence.
I wonder what will be here in another 400 years.
Hopefully humans. It's a pretty massive undertaking to try and create a post-apocalyptic world.
The work that our incredible design team has done is unbelievable.
It's dirty, it's dusty, muddy. It's all those things that make you realize you're not in your living room.
We need to stay here and we need to fight.
If I say run, you run.
We cannot fight these things unless we know how.
We do this the right way, or we all die!
Falling Skies, this June, only on TNT. We know drama.